This video is for any business owner, anyone that is looking to take their business to the next level. Being a business owner can be very challenging, it can be very lonely, it can be very stressful. And sometimes it's very difficult to be able to express yourself to the people closest around you. Your friends just don't get it, they give you their opinion, but it's still not understanding what you're going through. You don't want to take these problems back to your family because they don't need to be hearing the stresses. And your parents, they don't need to hear everything that's going on because they're not in a position to take that worry on. So sometimes it can be quite stressful, and that's where the loneliness comes in. All these stresses then we take on internally. And over time, that keeps building up to the point where we do get anxiety, we do get stress on a more regular basis, and we do feel our health deteriorating from time to time. Being a business owner is difficult because it doesn't then just rely on you. It relies heavily on your staff. I'm working with a number of business owners in the construction and labouring side at the moment, and it's very interesting, similar stories. They have staff, but quite a lot of the time they're let down. Last minute, Monday morning, some really dodgy excuse, but they just don't turn up. But deep down we know why they haven't turned up, because they've gone out the weekend, they've hit it hard at the weekend. But they don't see that as the stress that you have to take on. I've been a business owner for 16 years, I've worked with a number of different staff members over that time, and I understand the stresses that come with it. And one of the most important things for me was having that outlet, having someone to speak to first of all just be able to use them as a soundboard. Because all these stresses, we have nowhere else to take it, we keep it inside and that builds up. So just being able just to lay it out and just dump it on someone else who has no common grounds with you, they're just there to listen, they're just there to be curious and ask you questions. But within that space then, first of all you lay it all out. And then when you start speaking it out loud, you start then answering some of these questions yourself. You start finding out a few different solutions that you can try next time to change the situation. And that's the most powerful thing about coaching, is having that person there to listen to. And sometimes we have all these other issues coming on. We have cash flow problems, we have customer problems, we have staffing issues, we have staff that don't turn up. It can become a headache. And the worst thing about it, it has an impact on our own health. It has an impact on our own lives. How many business owners then take their work home with them? All those stresses that really just to be able to sign off for the day now just keep playing away in your head. When you're there with your kids, you can't concentrate because you've still got other things to sort out. When you're out with the missus and you're going out for a nice dinner, you can't concentrate and you can't be there fully present because something's wound you up in your day. So coaching allows you to bring up a lot of these issues, but also then have these solutions in place so that you can start enjoying your life. If you ask yourself, why did you set up the business in the first place? And what is the point of the business? A lot of the answers that come back are for my own freedom, so I can start living the life that I want, so I can start providing for my family and friends. And a lot of the time, I ask the same person, is that happening right now? The answer is no. And again, I've been through that. So although we have our business and we put all our efforts in there, it also is having a detriment to our health. But there's ways that we can solve this as well. So I'm just reaching out to any business owner that is looking to take their business to the next level, that have a lot of problems and stresses that appear daily, and also just trying to have someone look at it from a different perspective, someone to challenge you and ask you questions, thought-provoking questions, to get you thinking slightly differently. And also sometimes we have all this chaos going on, is just to be able to clear that noise so you can just be in a bit more peace. And over a few sessions, you'll start making decisions that you come up with in the first place. And when you start implementing them, you start seeing the changes it has, not only on the business and the performance for that, it'll also have a difference in terms of your staff. But when you can then separate your work and then go home, you can start enjoying the finer things in life. You can start enjoying time with your family, time with your loved ones. And then you can start enjoying going back to work because you have all these plans in place that you've set out. So I deliver a free coaching session, and for me, I can sell coaching all day long, but it's really when you start experiencing what coaching can do for you And many people get surprised after just one session how many things that they actually take away from it and how many things they can start implementing right away. So please leave me a message, and if you would like to find out more information, it'd be great to book in for a deeper conversation and we can go from there.